Okay, this is the second day of rain in the Texas Panhandle, and they are also doing almost identical harp downburst in eastern New Mexico. It's in this area here, and you can see these storms kind of diminishing, and this is basically identically what they did yesterday. However, overnight when harp was not active, the cotton growing area of Texas got 1.5 inches of rain, and this is more rain than well, this area has had 1 inch in the last 5.5 months. So to get 1.5 inches in one day is a real blessing. Here's what it looks like from the eastern side here, from Pacific side, right at date, right at sunset. And this is the downburst area. And again, we see our harp transmitter burning a hole in the clouds. It's been doing that all day. So, and the surface wind is blowing in this direction here as the clouds are moving here. And also the jet stream is moving in the exact same direction. But we see this thing shooting off to the west right here. So that is the harp burning a hole through the clouds. It's been doing that all day long. And let me show you the, okay, this is actually, this clearing right here is the dry air downburst. So we can go to this map and see the outflow, dry air outflow. And it's here. You can see these little dark circles here. Let me stop it. Okay. We can see here is a dark circle. Here's a dark circle. Here's a dark circle. Here's a dark circle with some rings right here. So they're attacking this thunderstorm group before it can move into the Texas Panhandle. And if we look at from goes east, we see the exact same thing, only from a different angle. Here you can see this. That's the dark ring, the dry air, and it's really cutting this storm down to nothing. Let me stop it and move it over here a little bit. Now can we step through? I mean, you can see right here, nice and clear. Zoom in just a little. You can see this right here, nice and clear. That's dry air. In fact, I think we can see up here, there's a ring, and then here's a ring, here's a ring. And oddly, this is not even circular, which is very unusual. But here it's the best view because we see little rings inside, kind of like tree rings. And we can see some very faint rings inside there. And let me show you something that is interesting. That this is psychological warfare here. Okay, this is the IntelliCast National Surface Map. Okay, now, in the old days, you know, like 5-10 years ago, you'd have a high and you'd have a low, and then the rest of the map is kind of blank. Or you'd have a high here and a high here and a low here. Instead, they're splattering these highs and lows all over the map. And the reason they're doing that is because when they do a harp downburst, they actually put a little high right here, which I complained in my video 3 days ago. Today's May 23rd, late in the day. So, when the harp is doing a downburst, these guys will put a high there, and to camouflage this extra high that shouldn't be there, they're putting these highs all over the map, like just peppering the map with them. So that is psychological warfare. Okay, I don't know who's going to appreciate this information, but that's what it is. And if we look at this map, maybe we can see the downburst in action. Yeah, I do think so. Here we know the downburst is right here on the eastern edge of New Mexico. And this guy's trying to move in. It's not really moving, but he sure is getting like a lot of disturbance. All these other clouds are kind of moving peacefully with the jet stream, whereas down here, it's just some violent gyrations. And I promise you, after it crosses that Texas state line, they turn off. Of course, at dusk, the HAARP transmitter loses its ionospheric conduit, so it basically shuts off for the night. So basically we're seeing the end of the show here. But this panhandle area, which has been in unbelievable extreme drought for a couple of years, got rain last night when the HAARP transmitter was turned off. So that's the update for May 23rd, 2014. And as I said earlier, it's $1 billion rain because so many, so many square miles, a couple thousand square miles or whatever, of cotton is planted out there, waiting for some rain. And the crop will fail if it doesn't get rain right at this time of year, so it's really critical. But here's the culprit. Sitting there all day, just transmitting away. And again, that beam is pointing right this direction, which is just perfect to go here and here and here. Okay, so this is basically the repeat from what happened yesterday, except that during the night when the HAARP was off, tremendous rainfall. Wonderful, wonderful, blessed rain. Okay, y'all. Thanks for watching.